Come on.
Hey everybody, hey friends. What's today? Thursday. Happy pre-Friday, y'all. How's everybody doing? Pardon self. Y'all know Freanik coming out. Freanik on coming out on Hulu. I'm a little skeptical with the Hulu. I used to have a subscription to Hulu way back in the day. We talking about over a decade when it was free. So I'm not really familiar with Hulu, but if y'all not going to show pearl tongues, rosebuds, full frontal, all of the things that Freaknik had to offer on Hulu, if you're not going to show that, then I need y'all to put it on like Stars, because you know Stars will show earmuffs. Stars will show a dick in a minute, all right? Dick and balls on Stars. Put it on Stars, put it on HBO Max. Show some tetes, everything, because you're not going to do it justice. And I'm trying to look to see if I see any of y'all aunties and mamas. Now, mine ain't going to be on there because I think, very Joe College, very prudish, which is fine. But I'm definitely looking for y'all's aunties and y'all's mamas. Now, I'm not going to be there because I was too young, right? I was too young when Freaknik came out, but I could have been. I was just too young. I'm not above and beyond going in and popping it for a real G. I have gone to Greek Fest in Jones Beach now, but Greek Fest and Freaknik, they weren't, it was the Jones Beach version was very watered down. Okay. So plus I didn't really peak till my late 20s. So I was very like juvenile in the face. And I was always somebody homegirl, which is fine. I don't like attention anyway. I always say the most uncomfortable time was my wedding, and more specifically the first dance, because all eyes was on us and we both were like, we not them people. That's why I said, I don't know how I'm gonna react when I got this newfound fame, when Eris makes it on Fox Soul. Let's manifest. But anyway, yeah, so Freaknik is coming now. I did a video about Freaknik and all of these women now who went, who traveled. Was it in Houston or Atlanta? I think it's Atlanta. Who traveled to Georgia and partook in the festivities, mind you. And yes, there were cameras and stuff all over, but you gotta say, like, this was like 92. Like, the internet was like a baby. And I don't think anybody could foresee or foreshadow now in 2024 how the access of information is so easily available. Like, I'm going down to Atlanta. I live in fucking Maine. Even if I'm on somebody's disposable camera or somebody's heavy ass camcorder, even if they describe me, even if they came to Maine, first they would have to know I'm from Maine. So even if they describe me, you're not going to find me. You know what I'm saying? But now, look at like the information highway and how, we could spot you. I don't think anybody would even thought to even realize that some camcorder tape would have me twerking. Was it twerking back then? Or winding up on some biker in the middle of the street with no drawers on. And now I'm a district court judge. Men and women. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the women because, it's tetes, but the men's was out there doing stuff too. Okay? The men's was out there doing stuff to the women's. And this is Atlanta. The men's was out there doing things to the men's. Okay, so let's not just put it on the ladies. Somebody grandpapa, somebody husband was out there rocking the mini mic on some random chick they just met, or rocking the mic on some dude. So it's not just the women, excuse me, it's not just the black women who are scared. Okay, there's somebody's Geechee Suede grandpa right now who was doing some things. So that's coming out. I don't have access to Hulu, so if anybody want to nigger rig me and give me some username or password so I could check it out and do a review on it, yeah, but I can't really. I got so many goddamn subscriptions, and my poor little business is in the primary introductory stages, and I owed Uncle Sam, on top of the money that I gave Uncle Sam, I owed Uncle Sam even more, which then took a 1-2 pow 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 to my savings. And just, I need some time between what I just went through, the financial taking advantage of me with no lube, and I just need a break. So anyway, guess what happened, y'all? So last night I got a text, fraud alert, that $300 and something was made to Macy's, and did I authorize this purchase? I text back no. Now there was no link, because I don't trust it. If there was a link, I would have just logged onto my account, but there was no link. I replied no. It said, thank you, we'll lock your card and take a look at your account for any other unauthorized charges. So I quickly log on and see there was 2 charges made. Besides all the other charges that were made that were mine, there were 2, one from Domino's and one from like a local bodega deli. So, me and my husband, my man, this is a joint, but we have 2 different numbers. So I'm looking, and the numbers is from my card, but I have my card. I physically have my card. I didn't lose my card or nothing like that. So it's I just hate dumb people so much. Now we both here at the same motherfucking stop sign, and I just want to be reckless so bad. But let me have my woosah moment. You know what I mean? Let me have my fucking woosah moment, jerk. Asshole. You think you got more fucking torque than me? You don't, bitch. I'm fucking crazy. Yeah, back off, because I'm fucking crazy. I'm sorry, guys, that y'all had to. Let me have my woosah. Let me have my fucking woosah, because I got my fucking period, and these people. I'm back. But what you're not gonna do is do some dumbass fucking move to cut me off, and I'm driving an EV with instant torque. Your little piece of shit BMW 3 Series is doing nothing. Sorry. I need to take this car off of unbridled. I really do. You heard all that beep, 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 beep? That was the pre-collision alert going crazy. I got this, Ford. I got this. Thank you for your assistance. I had to turn off the hard braking, because it would have hard braked me and just fucked up what I was going to do. Okay. I'm back, y'all. I'm still learning. I don't want to hear nothing in the comments about finding my back. I'm still learning. I'm a student of learning, but I'm also from Brooklyn, and I'm a thug. Anyway, what was talking about? Freanik? I just have to say that white BMW that did some bullshit backed all the way off. He was like, oh, not today, Satan. This bitch is crazy. So anywho, oh, my card, right? So for Domino's for like $48.10, and then this local bodega for like $103.99. Now, these purchases in these stores was in the city I live in. And I'm going through my charges. I called the bank and said, look, these charges, they're not mine. And we go through all the other charges to verify, and we go through the whole month. So he's like, I was talking to one person, she's going through it, we got disconnected, I called back. I'm talking to another rep, we're going through the charges, and he's like, you got an Amazon for today, can you verify? I'm like, I got 4 Amazons. 4 Amazons, like all BJ's and all this stuff. It's all mine. Because, you know, even if you order from Amazon and you all order it on the same thing, they kind of charge you based on when it was shipped. So even though all of these things was ordered together, they broke up the charge from the times that they shipped. So, you know, I'm going through my Amazon account, making sure it's mine. And we're going through everything, and I shop online. I rarely go inside. Like, even one of the charges was at McDonald's. That was made on the app. So and the network that I'm on is very secured. You pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for security. So I don't think I was hacked that way. The last time I did use the card, however, was at a dental office. Physically pulled out the card. Now I went to go tap it, and I remember I went to go tap and I got an error. So I stuck in the card. And my husband is 99% sure that there's like a skimmer on that reader. And, you know, this is why I shop with a credit card and I don't shop with debit cards. You know, I make sure I pay off my credit card every month so I don't incur those, you know, interests. But actually, my credit card interest is very low. I think it's like 7%. And that's because I opened it when I was in college. And it has been sold a couple times. Like, it was Chase, Bank of America. And then it went to another company, and that was Condemnity. And they had to honor that percentage rate. But recently, they're upping it to 10.99. They went to court and saying that these grandfathered in interest rates are too low. So, you know, they went to court or whatever they did, and they had to rate. I think they got like whatever percentage rate. So it's still less than the 29% of these new goddamn credit cards. But I still do my best to try to pay it off. And I use it for like food and stuff. So my credit card monthly expenses is probably $4,000 a month. But I try to pay it off as much as, you know, as much as I pay it off, right? So I'm getting the reward points and stuff like that. But, you know, my husband was a victim a really long time ago of paying for things with his debit card, because that money comes out of your account. And going through all the motions and the rigmarole to get that money back is kind of difficult. Whereas with the credit card, it's really not actualized money. It's debt, right? It's not physically coming out of my my bank account. So I felt like it was a lot safer. So if I was a victim, yeah, they could rack up $1,000, but that's debt. That's not them pulling $1,000 of my coins, right? That makes sense. Did I explain that properly? So the bank, the credit card people, they were very nice. They did everything. They had put a freeze on my whole account. And then they just froze and took away my card, issued me a new one, released my other authorized user, which is my husband. And then they said, okay, you can log on to your account to get the new numbers in case you have to shop online. So I felt good about that. But it's, you know, I got to change a lot of things that go to that card. Like, I got to remember, because like my cell phone bills go there. My Easy Pass stuff is linked there. So I just got to remember, and I'll probably miss a couple and get like, your payment didn't go through because of yada, yada, yada. So that's just the pain. But I was talking to my parental unit, and I was upset that it happened to me, right? Because it's like, oh, but I felt dirty. I felt violated, because I could understand if I lost the card. And meanwhile, if I had lost the card, you just go online and you lock it, right? So even losing the card might be better, right? So I go in my wallet to use the card. It's not there. I log on, I lock it. If I find it, I turn it back on. If not, I request a new one. But I have the card, and I haven't lost the card. And I don't use the card. Even when I'm shopping, like if I go to the supermarket, I have membership to my supermarket where I order the stuff and they bring it to my car. Like, I did a video about how like the pandemic has really instilled how I don't like to physically go into stores for shopping. I wasn't a fan of going into stores before, and now I'm really not into going into stores at all. And I like pay for that service. I pay for that service. If you have like Stop and Shop or Giant, I think it's called Giant Foods or whatever, you become, it was Peapod back in the day, right? I had a Peapod membership where they deliver it to your house, kind of like Fresh Direct up here on the East Coast. If y'all have it, y'all know what I'm talking about. And now now you could shop online, go to the store, pick up, park in one of the designated places, and they bring the food out. Same with BJ's. So I don't even go into the store to physically use my card. And if I do go into the store, like I have Sam's Club membership too, I'm scanning and shopping with the phone. You open the app, boop, boop, boop. So still, I'm not presenting the card. So that's really what I felt like dirty. And I remember seeing someone on television, I don't know, whose house was broken into. They were robbed. They ultimately sold the house and just said, and they caught the people. Like they had caught the people. You gonna go or not? Go! The fuck? Oh my God, today is not a good day, guys. Everything is irking me. Today is not a fucking good day. So, and I think because of what happened to me yesterday, I'm now putting two and two together. Like today is not a good day because of, and it's small, you know, the $300 and something that was blocked. So whoever tried to buy something online, that got declined. The Domino's pizza and the corner store stuff was $149. That is not going to be my responsibility. And thank goodness for these fraud alerts. We was able to catch it in time. These fraud alerts, we was able to catch it in time, and they wasn't able to run havoc on my card. So I'm really happy for that, but I still feel some kind of way. I pride myself on being financially responsible and security, and I have very complex passwords. So I just knowing that you was a victim of something, and going back to the house, like they sold the house, beautiful house, because it was tainted, it was tarnished. They just couldn't stay there anymore. And I remember saying, that's stupid. They caught the people, you got the security, yada yada yada, you have insurance. But I feel I understand. I feel I'm not the same. And it's small, right? It's small, but because I didn't lose the card, I don't shop with the card. How the fuck did you get me? And this is a dentist office that I've been going to with my churn for 4 years. My kids been going to the dentist since they were 6 months old, but they went somewhere else and I wasn't happy with them. So we've been going to this place for 4 years. And I've seen this woman, it's the same woman that's been at the front desk for 4 years. I have paid with cards there. My husband is like, it's her, it's her, it's her. I need to be okay and not think it's her. Now, I know that cleaning companies come in, and I'm saying maybe a cleaning company came in and put a skimmer on the machine, or maybe, and I'm saying to, like, should I write a letter, like an anonymous letter? Should I write a letter and warn them? But I'm saying she's front desk. I worked front desk at a small medical office, and I did everything. I opened the mail, everything. So she's gonna open the mail. And I'm just saying to myself, like, it could be her. But I'm looking at her and I'm saying, because I'm very into the reality of the situation. She's chubby. She's unattractive by societal standards. She's a big, chubby woman. And some nigga told her, put this on. And by nigga, I mean man, not black man. Some dude. Say, here, put this on. I don't want to. Just put it on. You ain't got to do nothing. Okay. And my husband's like, she wouldn't risk her job. And I'm saying, yes, women would crash out for a nigga. Somebody I follow on the book face, daughter, who I've seen them, she's taking her to church or whatever, just got arrested with her boyfriend for being involved in a catalytic converter theft ring in New Jersey. And she's like, my daughter, she's caught up with a nigga. The girl's a college student, lives at home. The mother didn't even know she had a girlfriend. I didn't know she had a girlfriend. This woman is always posting her family. She got 6 kids. This is the oldest. Caught up in some dumb crap with some dude. Like, we all been there. Naive, trusting. I think I'm sad. And I'm trying to process these feelings, and I'm in a heightened state because I get cut off while I'm driving all the fucking time. You know, I'm generous, and I let people make turns in front of me, and I don't get the thank you, the heads up, the little flashing lights. I don't get nothing. And I've trained and woosawed enough to center myself and be like, you're still a good person despite how everybody, might be rude or whatever. But today I'm affected by what has happened. And I know some people who've had way bigger examples of fraud. I worked with a woman who's been trying to fix her credit and trying to fix things. And when I was there, it was going on like 5 or 6 years. She was a victim of a huge identity theft. Like, somebody just took my credit card numbers, but she had a full blown identity theft. IDs was made. All this stuff was made. Bootleg passports were made. Like, it was a whole big thing. And it it had ruined her, like pretty much ruined her financially, and she has just been fighting it. So yes, there's way more situations going on, and the way that the bank and the credit card company, right, the credit card company had handled this was like, girl, yeah, we got a whole department for this. When I called the 1-800 number on the back of my card, I definitely didn't call the number that was in the text message, even though they did not have a number in the text message. Sometimes they do. I didn't call that number. I pulled out my card and called the number on the back of the card. I called them. I had received a call from the fraud department, but I had missed it. So, I had Googled it and saw that it was done, but I didn't even call back that number. You know what I'm saying? I called the number on the card. I made sure I contacted them. And, it's things like that I do to protect myself. And damn, y'all still got me. Damn. And I was a victim for $149 because the 300 something didn't go through, and I feel victimized. Like, damn. So let me know in the comments, any of y'all ever went through this shit? I know it was an easy fix, like the charges will be reversed and stuff, but I'm not even talking about that part of it. I'm talking about the mental. Like, did it affect you the way it has affected me? Or am I just being like they say like a sensitive Cancer, but I am a Capricorn rising Cancer setting thing, I think. So is it just me being a sensitive Cancer? Let me know, guys. Also, I did put up today's lunch for 2 days ago. I have today's lunch from yesterday, and I have today's lunch for today. So keep me accountable. I will be doing that and showing y'all how I did it, because I'm lazy and all my meals look like it took some time, but if it ain't under 30 minutes, I ain't doing it at all. So I'm gonna tell y'all the tips and tricks of what I